Herbs and spices, are you actually using them? Do you know how to use them? That's what I'm going to talk about today. So, I'm Trav and this is the Lazy Man's Guide to Herbs and Spices and making healthy food taste good. So, we're going to start right here. And this is the cheats way, okay? First one, peri peri Portuguese seasoning. Alright, you guys have eaten at Nando's, surely, you know what's going on there. Curry powder, that's old favourite. Steak spice, this one's great for not just steak, you can flavour up anything with it really, so that one's pretty sweet. Season oil, yes, you can just throw that on everything to make the flavour come out and make it taste kind of good. This one's much the same, this is one of my staples that I use quite often. And then you must have these two guys, alright? Preferably some Himalayan pink salt and pepper. I've got organic black pepper, but you know, whatever you use is fine. These are going to be the simplest way to get started with making your food taste good. So anytime you cook red meat, you should be throwing a ton of salt on it. In fact, anytime you're having meals, you can throw a ton of salt on it. The processed salt that you get at the shops, which looks, let's see, oh, it looks like this. This stuff here, it basically has all the good stuff stripped out of it, and you're just left with basic, flavourless, non-nutritious salt. I can't really say flavourless, can I? It's salt. So, stay away from that one. But, yes, get started on these. Now, don't just start with the chicken, throw it on beef, throw it on whatever, and see how you go. What I also like to do with these guys is have a look at the ingredients. Is it going to zoom in? No. Oh, there we go. We've got it focused. All right. So this one, chili, garlic, salt, and pepper. Right. That's all that they've used with this guy. If that's in there, then you can basically go, all right, well, I like the flavour of that, but I want it to be a little bit sweeter, or a little bit stronger, or a little bit more fiery, and you just add a little bit more in there. So you can throw extra chili in there. Throw extra garlic in there if you really like it. That's the way that works. So, same thing with this guy. Go onto the ingredients list and we've got paprika, organic salt, bell peppers, which is capsicums, pepper, sugar, sumac, parsley and garlic. Alright? Sugar, you don't really want to get sugar in there, but you know, if it sweetens it up, it's probably only a very small amount, so it's probably going to be okay. One thing to bear in mind when you're looking at herbs and spices is to read the ingredients, because some of them do have MSG in them, or they might have breadcrumbs. I think I've got an old one here. So spices, salt, sugar, dehydrated vegetables, natural flavours, which have gluten and soy in it, food acid 330, herbs. Alright, so not really the best one. That's this one right here. So still peri peri again, but I would be choosing the other one that I had over that. Okay, so this is basically my herbs and spices cabinet. So from here I've got turmeric, cayenne pepper, cumin seeds, chilies all ground up, more curry powder, coriander seeds. There's garlic powder, paprika, ground nutmeg, mustard, parsley, basil, oregano, and an Italian seasoning in there as well. So, what I suggest you do is experiment with some of these things. One of the ones that I've experimented with is making curries taste better by adding extra stuff in. So, with the curries, I like to throw in the cumin seeds, I like to throw in coriander seeds, I like to throw in lots of turmeric. I might throw in garlic on some days. Other days I might throw in paprika to sweeten it up a little bit. It really depends on what you decide you want. So that's it. It's really just an experiment thing. Try something, and remember, if all else fails, load it up with plenty of this guy and you should be sweet. That's me signing off. Go make some tasty food.